Today is March 23rd. Today is March 23rd, 2020. A week ago today, on March 16th, it's not 2020, 2021, it's 2021. A week ago today, on March 16th, 2021, my oldest son committed suicide. His name is Sailor Cole Lawrence. It's been a really, really, really awful, hard week. I can't even put it into words. I haven't done any videos since then. I'd been struggling with gratitude and living life to the fullest. This pain is agonizing. But knowing that he thought that was going to ease his pain had to be even more agonizing. But I promise to continue this vlog and to continue to be authentic and open and talk about mental health and the importance of having a healthy mental health. We've been surrounded by so much love and so much support. And I've said it numerous times, and I believe my husband said it first. It's an unexplainable feeling to feel so empty and loved and so blessed and broken all at the same time. We have an amazing tribe of people around us. Sailor will be 17 on the 1st of April. He was a junior in high school. He'd been struggling with depression and anxiety. He was diagnosed with Asperger's and ADHD when he was very young. Life has never been very easy for him. Someday, whenever I get this up and going, and I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with it, and when I started it on January 1st because of a lease, I didn't know exactly where it was going, but now I do. I'll move mountains. Our mission will be to change the world so people don't feel this kind of hurt. He's such an amazing soul, and I miss him so much. But what I've been saying, Sailor was working on getting his pilot's license, and so the saying is sail on and fly high. But I've been saying spread kindness, spread acceptance, spread love, and live each day to the fullest. And I'm going to do my best to do that, and this is going to be so hard with the grief process, but there have been so many beautiful moments too. And this is Sailor. We had him cremated, and I've been keeping him in bed with me since we brought him home yesterday. Yesterday was his celebration of life. And I was just told a little bit ago, it was over 350 people that came for that. And at least that many, if not more, that watched the live stream and the Facebook Live. We had over 600 people come through the visitation on Sunday night. I mean, the outpouring of love and support from the community is absolutely incredible, but it doesn't make this feel better. Today was so hard. It was just like the pain all over again and intensified because it's been a week exactly. So I was watching the minutes because at 11:23 a.m. last Tuesday was the last time that I talked to him, and we talked for 6 minutes. And I replay that over and over and over and over in my head. And then at 4:06 is when the doorbell rang, and there was a police officer and a fireman, and I knew the fireman, and it was one of Sailor's best friend's dad, and he came to tell me. So I just watched the clock today, and I was pacing around, and I've been pacing around every day, but I was pacing around today, and because I was afraid to sit down and watch the clock, because I just relived that whole day. I gave a powerful speech yesterday, but Sailor gave it to me. And he's been talking so loud. My husband can hear him a little bit louder than I can right now. He's been giving us signs. I'll get more into that on more vlogs. I'll spread out the story. But tonight, we received a message. My friend Erin and Gabi and I went to get our nails done for a really long time together. We went every 3 weeks, and we stopped with the pandemic when the nail salons closed. But tonight, for the first time ever, Erin went and saw a medium. It was a group reading with her sister and some of their friends. Didn't really know, she wasn't really sure what it was about. And they're all sitting in this group with this medium, and she started saying, I'm seeing nails, and somebody asked, like construction nails or fingernails, and she said, no, fingernails. There's a group of ladies that go and get their fingernails done together. She said, and I see a sailboat, and his name is Sailor. She said he's got a message, he's at peace, and he's with them forever. And then there was more that tell Mom about the payday and Arnold Palmer. Well, he loved paydays. He's an old soul, and we would joke about him loving paydays and cherry bings and cream soda, and he loved Arnold Palmer's. And my friend Erin said, so he's with his Uncle Palmer? The medium's like, no, he's saying no. And then he was laughing, and they were just trying to figure it out. And she said that Sailor had his hands up, like, my mom will know, but, like, no, not my uncle. Like, this is not what we're talking about. Today I struggled so bad. And I needed that message. And I've heard him, I've seen signs around here, but right now it's not taking the pain away. But that message was really good to receive. And I promise to bring awareness to the implications of mental health, to bring awareness to suicide prevention. So far, just from sharing our story, we've been very open and vulnerable on Facebook. We were open in the services, in the paper, in the school. Mental health is not taboo. It needs talked about. And it should be a constant conversation of where somebody is on the spectrum and on the scale of where their mental health is at. Because it fluctuates and it changes. It's not taboo to talk about diagnoses. And Sailor was also struggling because he came out to some people, and it really flipped his friend group upside down. It flipped his world upside down, and he was struggling with that too. these things aren't taboo. They don't need to be hidden. Kids don't need to be put inside the stereotypical, I want to say kids should be put in a box, but right now, like, I'm laying my head on a box that I put my kid in, so that doesn't even sound right anymore. But, like, he was so unique, and they need to be appreciated for that. Kids aren't standard. They're not typical. They're not supposed to be. Uniqueness is a superpower. It's a gift. So let's just be nice to each other when we're different. There shouldn't be shame in who anybody is if they're spreading love. There shouldn't be shame in anything, but he spreads so much love. And nobody should be ashamed of themselves. And everybody should be loved just the way that they are. I'm gonna move mountains. Some days I'm not gonna be able to even stand up, and today is one of those days. But someday I'm gonna move mountains. Because no other parent should feel this kind of pain. We will be open with our story and with Sailor's story, and he has come to me and he's told me it's okay to tell his story. And I will share it. I will share it, I will share it, I will tell it, I will tell it. And people are gonna know more, and people are gonna do better. He's gonna change the world.